41 years old, many people saying his time is over. He's no longer good enough, and he's an unwanted man in the squad who can't control his anger. They say Portugal has good alternatives.
He is limited physically as well. At 41 years old, Ronaldo can't give his all for 90 minutes anymore, which means that Roberto Martinez must use Ronaldo only when he is needed. He must be rotated during the group stage and only start specific matches.
But when you score 9 times, twice, without your captain, it naturally makes people ask, are Portugal better without Ronaldo? The squad is built for modern football. They're young, mobile, energetic. They can press for 90 minutes, attack in waves. That kind of intensity is very hard for a 41-year-old to match consistently.
But when you really look at Portugal's XA for the 2026 World Cup, one thing becomes clear. There is talent everywhere, but there is no true leader. No player with experience like Cristiano Ronaldo. In football history, only a few players have ever represented their national team at this age, and even fewer have done it at a high level. But Ronaldo is different. If you don't believe, then look at the present. This season at Al Nassr, he has played 18 out of 21 league matches, although he missed 2 games against Al Riyadh and Al Ittihad. Yet he is still the club's top league scorer with 17 goals. At 41, that's performance. And when blind journalists asked Portugal's head coach, Roberto Martinez, how effective Ronaldo still is at this age, he replies with this answer.
Good evening, coach.
Good evening.
He's a legend, considered by millions as the greatest of all time, and of course he adds the element of experience to the team. But at his age right now, do you think using Cristiano Ronaldo as a starter for a 90-minute during the whole tournament is very effective, or there is another way in your mind to use him in the coming games?
Can I ask you something? Do you know how many minutes Cristiano played last season?
Every game with Al Nassr.
Then you're answering your question.
His answer said everything. So, you can't simply say Ronaldo isn't effective for Portugal. He is the oldest man in this team and the one who watched this generation grow up, the one who understands pressure, tournaments, and moments better than anyone else. He knows when to push, and more importantly, he knows when to adapt. But even Ronaldo will not be the player making long, explosive runs down the wing like Rafael Leão. That's okay, because his role doesn't need speed. It needs intelligence and presence. In 2026, Ronaldo's best role is as a false finisher. Defenders still fear his movement. They track him constantly. They stay close. And that's where the space opens for Rafael Leão, João Felix, and Gonçalo Ramos. While defenders are busy watching Ronaldo, others are free to score. So the real question isn't, is Ronaldo too old for Portugal? The real question is, how effective can Portugal be with Ronaldo in the right role? So, let's take a closer look at how Cristiano Ronaldo could shape Portugal's attacking system in the 2026 World Cup. Portugal is heading into 2026 with the most complete squad in its history. Ronaldo always needed this type of squad, and finally he got that. Talent in every position, experience, youth, speed, creativity, all balanced. And the best way to use this squad is clear: the 4-3-3 formation. It fits Portugal perfectly. But why 4-3-3 works for Portugal? The reason is simple. Portugal has world-class creative midfielders and dangerous wingers, and 4-3-3 brings out the best in both. It allows control of the ball, quick attacking transitions, and fullbacks to join the attack. Also, wingers to take defenders one-on-one. Under Roberto Martinez, Portugal plays with confidence on the ball and presses higher against strong teams. The 4-3-3 gives structure without killing flair. It's more balanced than systems like 4-2-3-1 or 3-5-2, which can either crowd the middle or leave the wings exposed. Most importantly, this system lets Cristiano Ronaldo still score, while younger players provide the energy around him. And the 2026 Portugal best is here. At goalkeeper, Diogo Costa, the calm, reliable first choice. Diogo Costa is arguably one of the top goalkeepers in the world right now. His ability to play out from the back, command his area, and his elite shot stopping, especially in penalty shootouts, gives Portugal immense security. With backups like Rui Silva or Jose José Sá, the position is very secure. The goalkeeping unit rated 9 out of 10. On right back, Diogo Dalot, while on centre backs, Ruben Dias and Gonçalo Inácio, leadership plus pace and ball control. The left back position is best fit for Nuno Mendes because he's always pushing forward. This backline stays compact when defending and expands when attacking. It allows Portugal to build from the back smoothly, exactly how Martinez wants to play. Defense also rated 8.7 out of 10. Next in midfield, many saying Portugal got the best in the tournament. This is Portugal's superpower. You have Bruno Fernandes, the creators, Bernardo Silva, the controller, and Vitinha, who controls tempo, all of them operating at an elite level. Defensive security. João Palhinha is a destroyer who protects the backline perfectly, allowing the creatives to roam. And young João Neves has developed into a complete midfielder, giving the manager a cheat code option to rotate without losing quality. It is hard to find a national team midfield with this much technical quality, depth, and balance. That's why it is a perfect rating 9.9 out of 10. This setup keeps Portugal balanced. Vitinha holds, Bruno and Bernardo attack. The press starts here, and many attacks begin with quick ball recoveries. And when talking about attack, this is where the 4-3-3 truly shines for Portugal. On left wing, there will be Rafael Leão. He stretches defenses and creates chaos. And main striker still Cristiano Ronaldo, not running endlessly, but finishing chances, always in the right place. From right wing, Pedro Neto gives dangerous transitions. And that's the reason this Portuguese attack holding 8.7 rating out of 10. So you can see, Ronaldo doesn't need to do everything anymore. While defenders focus on him, space opens for Leão, Neto, João Felix, or Gonçalo Ramos. The attack is built on quick switches, wide isolation, Ronaldo as the final touch. This keeps the tempo high and the threat constant. This 4-3-3 version of Portugal blends everything. Yes, everything what you can think. Experience and youth, control and speed, and even structure and freedom. Overall, the squad got 9.3 rating out of 10 for 2026 World Cup. It doesn't depend on one player. It doesn't waste talent. For Portugal, it's the most complete setup they've ever had, and possibly the perfect stage for one last great World Cup run. Let me ask you one simple question. Why do people think Ronaldo can't give his best in 2026? Yes, he is no longer in his prime. But football is not only about youth, it's about purpose, mindset, and impact. And Ronaldo still has all three. If you doubt that, just look at the numbers. They don't lie. In 1,302 professional matches, Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 961 goals and provided 306 assists. That level of consistency across 2 decades is unmatched. For Real Madrid, 450 goals. Manchester United, 145 goals. For his country Portugal, 143 goals. For Al Nassr, 117 goals. Juventus, 101 goals. And for Sporting CP, 5 goals. Now here's the key point. Ronaldo is still efficient. At Al Nassr, he has scored 117 goals in 133 matches, which is a 0.88 goals per game ratio. At this age, that number is not normal, it's above average. If Portugal reaches the World Cup final, they could play up to 8 matches. Add to that the Euro and Nations League qualifiers in 2027, plus regular league matches. Ronaldo will still have plenty of opportunities and motivation to deliver one last time. Yes, there is some controversy right now around Al Nassr and player signings. That situation may be resolved, or Ronaldo may even move on. Either way, one thing is clear, the 1,000 goal milestone is not a fantasy. It's realistic, and Ronaldo is clearly chasing it. But Ronaldo's value to Portugal goes far beyond goals. He is Portugal's all-time top scorer, and more importantly, the man who carried this team when they had no stars, no depth, no history, and weak management. This golden generation didn't appear overnight. It was built slowly, and Ronaldo led that journey. Today, Portugal is a world-class team filled with talent in every position, and Ronaldo's leadership has been the bridge between the past and the present. Just look at his speeches, his mentality, the way he motivates the squad, like in the Nations League win against Spain. The road is clear. Ronaldo is still training hard, still protecting his body, still pushing himself for the final chapter. This may be his last dance, but it won't be a quiet one. Cristiano Ronaldo has already played in 5 FIFA World Cups: 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018 and 2022. If he steps onto the pitch in 2026, he won't just be playing another tournament, he will make history. Ronaldo would become the first male footballer ever to appear in 6 different World Cups. No debate, no comparison, just legacy. And there is no question about his importance to Portugal. Ronaldo holds the world record for most international appearances with 226 caps, and he is also the all-time top scorer in European Championship history with 14 goals. These aren't just numbers, they are milestones that define an era. As time passed, Ronaldo adapted. He started his career as a fast, skillful winger. Today, he plays as a pure striker, smarter, calmer, more efficient. Even now, he scores 1 goal roughly every 126 minutes, proving he is still effective, not just a symbolic presence. His penalty record for Portugal isn't perfect, but it's trustworthy. He has scored 22 out of 32 penalties under intense international pressure. Defenders and goalkeepers know him well, yet when Portugal needs a leader, Ronaldo still takes responsibility. Moments like his late equaliser against Spain in the 2018 World Cup show exactly why. Ronaldo also remains a constant attacking threat. He takes nearly 6 shots per game, far more than most forwards. Not every shot becomes a goal, but that pressure forces mistakes, creates rebounds, and opens space for team proved. He now plays simple, intelligent passes, helping build attacks rather than forcing individual moves. With an 83% pass accuracy and 37 assists, Ronaldo is also Portugal's all-time assist leader, connecting perfectly with players like Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva. In the end, Ronaldo's story with Portugal is about longevity, leadership, and impact. He delivers goals, steps up in big moments, applies constant pressure, and guides the team with experience. Even beyond his prime, his influence remains clear, and that is why, heading into 2026, Cristiano Ronaldo still matters at the highest level. Portugal has always been a nation of dreamers, a country that dreams of lifting the World Cup at least once in its history. They may not be giants like Brazil or Argentina, but just like the Netherlands, Portugal has always been a dangerous, hopeful contender. In World Cup history, Portugal has had 3 standout moments. Their greatest performance came in 1966, their very first World Cup, when they shocked the world and finished 3rd place. Then came 2006, led by Luis Figo and a young Cristiano Ronaldo, where Portugal reached the semi-finals and narrowly lost to France. And most recently in 2022, Portugal reached the quarter-finals, falling to Morocco in a historic upset. They may not yet stand on the same level as Brazil, Argentina, France, or Spain, but the difference is shrinking. Portugal is improving, and this time, they have everything needed to compete at the very top. Interestingly, even pop culture joined the conversation. Many fans noticed that The Simpsons predicted Portugal reaching the 2026 World Cup final, facing Mexico in the United States. Whether you believe in predictions or not, the point is clear. Portugal is one of the most hoped-for nations heading into 2026. In the past, Portugal didn't always have depth, but today, their history looks different. They have already lifted 3 major international trophies: the Euro 2016 and the UEFA Nations League titles twice. These wins changed Portugal's mentality from dreamers to believers. Their current form is just as impressive. Portugal topped Group F in qualification with 13 points, winning 4 out of 6 matches. After the FIFA draw, they were placed in Group K alongside Uzbekistan, Colombia, and a FIFA playoff team. FIFA itself recognizes the danger of this squad, ranking Portugal 6th favourite to win the 2026 World Cup, even above the Netherlands. This Portuguese team is no longer an underdog. They are a real threat to any nation. And if Portugal somehow wins the 2026 World Cup, football history will change forever. Not because of Messi versus Ronaldo. This would be about completion. Just as Messi faced years of pressure before lifting the trophy with Argentina, Ronaldo now stands at the edge of his final chapter. Portugal currently holds an 8.7% chance to win the World Cup, and the question is no longer whether Ronaldo is effective or not. The story has shifted. Ronaldo is the leader, he is the heart of this team, and this new generation is ready to fight alongside him on the biggest stage in football. This isn't any option. It's the hope of billions of people. They have to do it for Jota, for the country, to make history, and for the people who can finally smile in tears for Portugal. So now, it's your turn to take a little action. I want to see positive opinion in the comment about Ronaldo's performance and Portugal's future. Do you believe Portugal can finally lift the World Cup in 2026? And is Ronaldo really strong at this age? Let everyone know what you think.